And I'm Danielle.
And this is Spiritually Awkward. Some woo-woo, mostly wisdom. So, first of all, welcome to Spiritually Awkward. We thought of this name because we were just two regular awkward people on our spiritual journey. We wanted to make this podcast to ease some of the confusion and the overwhelming information that's out there for people who are just starting out on their spiritual journey, or if you are already on your spiritual journey, maybe offer a different perspective for you. Our goal is to make people feel less alone also, because when we start out on our spiritual journeys, like the things that are going on in our heads are like, am I crazy?
Mm-hmm.
What is this? But if you have somebody there saying, you know, you're not crazy.
Yep, same page.
We're on the same page. It makes it much more of a comfortable uh journey to be on, right? Like
Yeah.
the more you have somebody who is giving you those little confirmations that like you're not absolutely losing your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know for me that helped a whole lot to be validated that way. So that's kind of what we want to do. And some of these concepts that you come across or stumble upon when you're on these journeys, like it's hard to wrap your brain around because we're not taught these things. Like the
Yeah.
world, like our limited human knowledge teaches us that the world doesn't acknowledge that stuff. Like
Hmm.
it's
Exactly.
it's really hard to wrap your brain around. And like when you're in your spiritual journey, it's like, what does this all mean? What
Yeah.
is this for? What the hell is going on?
And we want
Because
to make sure you have fun with it.
yeah,
Like, I think that's the big part too, is like we're not here to be all like stuffy and it's pretentious or anything like that can be sometimes happening in spiritual communities. We really want to like bring back to the basics of like this is about you figuring out what works for you. It's not what anyone else has to say about it. Like figure it out. We want to help give you little nuggets, little ideas, see like you can understand like what we've been through, but we're not trying to tell you there's any right way.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would never want to do that.
Hmm.
I'm one of those people who does not like to be told.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't want to be told. I don't want to be told shit. I just want to be given the information and let myself figure it out.
Yeah.
Let myself piece that together. Let me figure it out. So I want to do that for other people.
Yeah.
And like spirituality is such a broad spectrum.
Hmm.
There's so many facets to it. And like, yeah, it can definitely get overwhelming because you're grappling with like ideas and concepts that you're like, this shouldn't be possible. I'm told that this isn't possible. I'm told that this is not a thing. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there's such a complex interconnectedness with spirituality. Like, the
Hmm.
further you get into it, the more it starts bleeding together and it kind of just forms this bigger picture
Right. So
for
you mean
you.
like different facets of different versions of spirituality can have like underlying like themes that kind of make sense and you'll piece it together for yourself. Is that what you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll
Yep.
there's a grain of truth in everything.
Yep.
I remember hearing that as a kid and I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? It makes more sense. It makes more sense now because it's true.
Yeah.
Like if you really break things down to the bare bones of the concepts, it it makes a whole lot of sense
Hmm.
for there to be like that truth in it.
Absolutely. Hmm.
And everybody's grain is going to look different. So their grain of truth is going to look different than somebody else's.
And it's theirs.
And it's theirs.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
completely fine.
Yeah. Stop comparing apples to oranges. Your life is yours. You need to like just hold yourself, do what you need to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Mhm.
we're going to be going over a whole lot of different concepts. Some of it's going to be like, are you
Yeah.
do you need to be medicated? But it's we're just introducing
Yeah.
concepts from everywhere that will hopefully help people navigate and help them seek further truth, self-truth
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
themselves.
Like
It's
demystifying these things for people. Just make
yes,
it simple and
yes,
have fun while we do it. Don't
yes.
take it so
But then
seriously.
exactly. But then also like I feel like when we're on like this light and love spirituality thing, like they're like, "Oh my God, like metamorphosis is so beautiful." Like no no the fuck it isn't.
Sorry, what have you do
Can I
you
say, can I say the F word? I did.
Yeah, of course. It's kind of like when people say, they forget the pain of childbirth and that's what makes you want to do it again. It's kind of, we're almost talking about spirituality in that way of like, yeah, the moments that it takes to grow to the places that we maybe have grown to are hard. Like, we're here to like talk about the hard stuff too. Like the true nitty-gritty, not just the, oh, it's just so lovely.
Yeah, because
We want to help
it's
that.
let's be realistic. It's not.
Yeah.
It's like if the one thing that we've learned from life, we've got amazing and then we've got a pile of crap, right? Like we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna jump back and forth to the other one.
Yeah.
It's so be realistic because we want
Yeah.
to best prepare people for what they're going to see
Mm-hmm.
along their journey.
Yeah.
That
Mm.
because it doesn't help anybody to be delusional.
Yeah.
If anything, it
It
is the
hinders.
exact opposite. They're like, this is not
Mm.
what's supposed to happen. So am I even having a spiritual journey?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. It and
So
yeah,
yeah,
like I don't know. I had it. I was gonna say something, but it's gone. I hate when that happens. But like,
that
no, I
shit
think okay,
happens all
yeah.
the time.
So we want to help like you see how you can maybe shift your mindset and understand like, okay, I see the bigger picture as things are happening. So you're not just like struggle bus for so long in those spiritual awakening moments as well. So spiritual awakening essentially is when you've had something really hard happen in your life. And then that moment when you realize this was for my better good in the future, like something positive comes of it, or like a shift towards your higher path, so to speak, or whatever you want to call it, really like, oh, I feel like I'm actually living a better life now that that terrible thing happened. You can kind of look at the positive of it. But while it's happening, we're not here to be like, oh, it's all going to be fine. Like, we want to help you navigate those shitty feelings, feel the feelings, move on. Don't let them overcome you if you can, right? Like
Yeah,
we're just here to like help you see it for what it
yeah,
is. Yeah.
yeah. And so
So
I'm the resident weirdo. So like the things that we're gonna talk about. So fun fact, Danielle is actually uh she does QHHT. She's a
yeah,
so we're gonna talk about
hypnosis.
hypnosis.
Mhm.
I'm the alien person. So I'm going to be talking about aliens.
Hmm.
We're going to be talking about a wide a range of things.
Yeah.
And we're even going to talk about mystical creatures
Yes.
or earth spirits because we can't forget about those.
Nature
The things that
spirits.
we're told only exist in stories.
Love this. I love this so much. I'm so excited. Like let's have fun with it. Let's be silly and like maybe give you a little ideas of what is possible.
Right. Because it only takes
Hmm.
that one little spark for you to be like, "Oh, that like for you to gravitate towards an idea or a
Hmm.
concept to seek self-truth. That's it. That's all
Yeah.
we want to do is give people the tools to go forward in seeking themselves and what's their truth, and become a fulfilled person.
Yeah. Like follow those sparks, those spark moments. Like if you have a moment of something that makes you go like, oh, that's really exciting. Like it lights me up inside. That's a sign for you, from you, for you. You know what I mean? Like you need to listen to that. That's important. Don't just go, oh, it's just silly. It's just childish. Like, no, like there might be something really special there for you. And that's what we want to help. Just open up the doorways for you. If it calls, you'll step through and you might find something really special for yourself there.
Yeah. Normally they say, don't go into the light. Here we're saying, yes, go do that.
Be
Because
not afraid.
be not afraid. We are light beings. Our souls are light.
Yeah.
We're literally comprised of sounds and light.
We are an energetic being living a physical existence at the moment, like currently in a physical body. We want to
Yeah.
like start to like talk about the reality of that and what it really means and help you.
Yep.
There's fairies
So
and gnomes along the way, and maybe dragons. There's dragons.
I have stories about dragons.
Yeah, actually, right, from our hypnosis. So definitely, we have
Yeah.
lots of fun things to talk about. Endless things.
Endless things.
Mhm.
So I'm super freaking stoked. So let's get this party started
Yay.
and cue our first episode.
Yep. This was our pilot. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.